You may hope they freeze out the bugs. Some of you have been asking about those lower temperatures and whether that helps us in terms of keeping our houses clear of bugs.
Meteorologist Tavian Whitehurst is here with the information.
Even if you're not a big fan of the winter season, you gotta admit one of the best parts about winter is that all of the bugs from the rest of the year go away. They hibernate. But Emily Davis dropped an interesting question to the weather team just a couple of days ago. Will these cold snaps kill off more bugs before summer than a warmer winter would? Definitely an interesting question, but there's a couple details that go into it. So of course we've been talking about the very cold weather that we have had as of late, but when we have cold weather here, we're measuring by air temperature. Always remember that it gets colder as you work your way down towards the surface. However, once you go under the surface, underground into the soil, it's actually a little bit warmer, and that is where those bugs go to hibernate. So unfortunately, with that and with the sense that it is a little bit warmer, those bugs do not just die off when it gets too cold. Plus, a lot of bugs are cold-blooded, so they don't really die in cold weather. They just stop functioning. Think like the iguanas in Florida. When it gets just a little bit too cold, they're falling out of trees. Same concept. They simply stop activity. They're not expending energy when it gets too cold. Then when it warms up, they're back up and moving. So winter is less effective against the bugs compared to the spring. Now, what we did learn from Neil Denton in particular, our expert in things of this nature, dry, low humidity conditions during maybe upwards of 3 weeks between March and April, that can do what is called desiccating the bugs. And that is essentially just drying them right on up like a raisin. So if you want some of the bugs to die off, you've got to hope for a dry spring, but it's kind of a double-edged sword because we never want to get too dry here in East Tennessee because we're always worried about fire risks. So again, no, unfortunately, this extreme cold that we are seeing is not going to be getting rid of those bugs come summertime.
If you have a question you'd like our weather team to answer, text us to 865-637-1010.